What is up, Ohana Exotics? Welcome to another video, guys. So today's video, as you guys saw in the title, there's obviously going to be a little bit of a neonate arboreal viper feeding day. So what are we going to be feeding today? We're going to be feeding 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 Vogels babies. And so depending on what happens today, right, there will be an availability list in regards to the Vogels. So depending on how some of them feed, there might be some of them available very soon. Alright, and then I'm going to be showing you guys 3 new additions. All 3 of them are Schlegelis. A lot of you guys know I am an absolute sucker for Schlegelis. Alright, this is an ultimate species for me to keep. 2 of the individuals are extremely, that's a bad way to pronounce that, but extremely uncommon to me, as in I have not yet seen in person variations like this. Now, I do talk a lot about how variable eyelash vipers are. In my personal opinion, they should be called the variable eyelash viper and not just eyelash vipers. Contrary to popular belief, they are not really just yellow. Alright, but without further ado, let me explain how today's going to work. So we're going to be pulling a Schlegeli. Well, not a Schlegeli, but let me see if I can get you guys on a little bit of a better view. Alright, so we'll be pulling a tub with little Vogels in. Then we will be feeding it a prey item. Obviously that adult mouse is for something else. You guys will be seeing that in a moment. And then as soon as we've fed it, we will be jotting down. No, this isn't the right one. Here we are. Alright, so we will be jotting down how they eat and etc. and etc. As you guys see, I am very, very transparent. I'm not shy to show you guys what you guys will be buying. And obviously you guys will be seeing the whole process so that you can make educated decisions in regards to which ones you want. Now without, oh, awful sound, sorry guys. Now without further ado, I think let's jump right into this. Alright guys, so this is 001. Let me see if you guys can see that. 001. This is a male Vogels. And he, in the past, has smashed pinkies. Yes, with absolute no issues at all. So today should be no different. Now what you guys want to do with any arboreal when it's young is you're going to have to tease feed it. So obviously only after tease feeding doesn't work, and etc. and etc. Then measures like assist feeding and force feeding come to play. Alright, so that's that. Quickly going to pause this, then I'm going to roll another video. So this is basically what's going to happen with every video, right? So I'm going to show you guys how they eat. Then as soon as they grab onto the prey item and hold onto it, I'm going to flip to a time lapse, right? So obviously this video, I don't want to be 7 million hours long. So yeah, as soon as they grab on, we're going to jump into a time lapse, and then you guys can observe the specimen finish its meal. Alright guys, there you go. And that's Vogels 001, the male that just had his meal. Now I do also want to mention to you guys that it's very, very important. Wait, let me have you guys look at. Bad sound, sorry. Alright. Sorry, let me just make sure I'm in focus. Okay, so what I also want to mention to you guys is very, very important to remain very, very still when you are feeding your arboreal viper. This is just a common practice. It makes life much easier. The slightest movement can, of course, there we go. The slightest movement, of course, can allow your little arboreal to spit out. Remember, so the primary defensive weapon is their mouth. So when that's full and something giant, like, so I'm obviously a giant heat signature for these tiny little, I mean, these guys are like this long, so I'm a giant heat signature for them. So when they see me moving around, that's a threat, and their primary defensive weapon, which is the mouth and that venom, is occupied. So when they feel too threatened and too stressed, they immediately get that meal out of their mouth and get ready again to defend themselves with that venom and that bite. So when you get them to hold and start chewing, it is very, very important to remain completely still, or if possible, remove yourself from the line of sight. Now, by that I don't mean leave your animal untended, because they can always still spit that meal, and then you're going to have a snake cruising around. Like I almost had this little guy cruise around now. So that's just a good positive side note for you guys to remember. And then another hint as well with the arboreal vipers is you might want to wait, right? So if, say for example, my anatomy from here on down, right, is an arboreal viper. So the meal's in my mouth, the whole hind is past my jaw. It's still not advised to move close to them. Then if that gets about down, let's say to quarter down the throat, so around about here, the hind part of the meal, then you can start maneuvering them, close the enclosure, and then obviously get ready for the next one, because then they usually do not regurge, although still do not stress them out too much then. Alright, so moving on. I think this is at 003. 004, it doesn't really matter, but I really would like to do this in order just for the sake of my OCD. Here we go. 002. So let me introduce you guys to a very awful sound again. Sorry for all the headphone users. I do ask you to forgive me. Alright, so 002, here we go. Okay, let me just first jot this down. 25th for the second pinky. And it was a FT whole meal. Alright, so 002 should be a female. Right. Yes, it's the female. Okay, so 002 is a female. Obviously, she's just as a good eater. She's eaten whole pinkies on twice occasions before. So yes, while I choose out the appropriate... don't dash. And you dashed. While I choose out an appropriate meal size, take note of this, guys. It is not recommended to feed arboreal vipers every week. Take into consideration, right? So these guys will obviously be sitting in forest trees, still for weeks on end before a meal comes by. So if you feed that snake every week, they would most likely eat every week. But that being said, it is not the healthiest alternative for them. They pack liver fat so fast, and then obviously, as you all know, a fat snake is not a healthy snake. You shorten the lifespan, you create problems when breeding. I know obesity is a very big cause for female snakes to become egg bound. This is a feisty little one. So you guys want to tease feed them till you get them to hold on to that meal. There we go. And as soon as they hold on to that meal, again, the secret is to remain completely still. Or when you move, to not make it very sudden and fast. Otherwise, they will spit that meal out. So you cue another time lapse.
I guess you're back. Are you gonna tell me where you went? All the messages I sent with no reply. It's like that. You're just gonna walk into my room. I hate how you assume there will always be a place for you by my side, day or night. 'cause you are the only one. I'll take the pleasure and the pain, the sorrows in your brain, 'cause I know you're on the run. I'll take the pleasure and the pain, your secrets to my grave, 'cause you are the only one.
Alright guys, so that's Vogels 002. So like I mentioned before about how far that pinky should be down, see that's the hind part, and that's actually not a bad time to, well, not mess around with the snake, but to, if he's done what he's done now, put her back into her enclosure. So the idea would be to kind of just coax her in. Let her go in by her own terms and not make it feel like I have just forced her into her enclosure. Remember, less stress is always 100% better when it comes to arboreal vipers. Alright. So that meal is down the gullet and done. Alright guys, whoa, I am zoomed in. There we go. Alright guys, so I'm very excited about this one. So actually there's quite a few new additions. You guys have not been updated yet. I'll bring you into the loop though. But for now, I'm going to be showing you my current prized possession. She is absolutely breathtaking. Like I said, I have only seen photos of individuals like this. I have never in person had the privilege. So she's relatively new in the snake room. So we'll have to see if she's going to chow, but I'm pretty sure she's going to be fine. I mean, if we look at the size of her, she should be fine. She looks like a Mangshan. She's not, obviously, but damn. Alright, so I'm going to pause this for a moment, then I'm going to move you guys over so you can see her. Alright guys, so there she is. How is that for a very sexy eyelash viper? On to the next. This is individual 008. Why did I pull 008? No, I'm going to go to 003. 003. And let's see what his previous chart looks like. Alright, so this individual was assist fed the last time. Let's have a look at him now. Now I'm thinking, alright, let me bring you guys into a better view. Alright, like I mentioned, individual 003, whoa, which sounds to be, well, doesn't sound to be, he looks to be another male. Now he was previously assist fed, and it looks like you might not have to do that again today. Eesh, this guy's full of energy. Come on. Come on. Ah, that was a good bite though. No, don't do this. All right, come on. There we go. Alright, so you guys missed the whole thing. I am very sorry. of you new to keeping arboreal vipers, this is the reality of this, right? So this was individual number 3. He just finished eating now, and that's 25 minutes later, right? So when you guys see people selling arboreal vipers for a pretty hefty price, there's a reason for it, right? It takes an extremely large amount of time and patience to get them as feeders. So yeah, respect the sellers, guys. Just to put it in perspective to you guys, right? So I started at about 7 o'clock, right? It's already freaking almost half past. No, okay, it's pretty far from half past, but it's already well down the line. And this was just his 3rd Vogels. It's a shame about that big schleg they didn't eat now. I would really love to film her eating, but that's fine. I mean, I'm not really worried about her. She looks to be a good weight, and she did come here recently, so she's probably still a bit stressed. So that's not an issue. I'm just quickly waiting for this dude to chomp down a bit. But yeah, guys, I'm definitely going to be speeding this up a bit. What I'm going to do is I'm going to feed one of the other snakes that's not going to be for sale, one of the schlegelis, while I feed another Vogels, right? Because this is taking an extremely large amount of time. And yeah, then we still have 6 more Vogels. Now to get this little dude back. Like I said previously, got to make sure that meal is down quite a bit, and then make the option of going into the enclosure, oh shit, their own, right? So don't force it on them, don't stress them out. They will indubitably regurge if you stress them out. So yeah, keep that in mind, guys. Everything's got to be nice and slow and gentle. Alright guys, so I just started editing on this video, and man, I can already see this is going to have to be divided up into parts. So yeah guys, this is going to be part 1 of the Neonate Viper feeding video, and then part 2 will come right after this. If you guys do like this video, and if you guys do enjoy this content, like and subscribe, join the family. From Neonate Exotics, peace out.